Hi, Living in Boulder Vlog. Turn the comments back on for the kids, YouTube. Um, October 30th, 2020. I got a haircut. It's, my mom took me over to do it. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. My eyesight's going. 3:28, I think. I think I'm kind of diurnalized. I like pass out at night, kind of early at night, and get up in the morning. I think this morning I got up kind of at like 4 or 5 or something. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Out and about. I should ride my bike over to the store, to the Safeway, and get energy drink. Yesterday I had some vegetables for afternoon, and my mom took me to get a breakfast burrito the other day. Can't remember exactly when that was. Ability to remember time is kind of jumping all over. So the project I'm working on my website is I'm building the Exceed 4000 building. It's 6,000 meters across and 4 high. That's why it's called the Exceed 4000. And it's concave because it goes up like this. And the overall height is similar to the pyramid, a little bit higher, 10% or something. I finished last night by building the road. That's the whole reason. It's the whole reason that I built this building in the first place. I was never gonna build it, but I think, maybe in my head, the back of my head, I had these fleeting thoughts. Oh, wouldn't that be cool if I made some ridiculously huge building or whatever? But the reason I built it was I was working on Atlantis, and I got into building little people to help with the size, integrate everything for the people for the bike racer, time trial pages, and one of them was a climbing, and you're kind of with Google Earth, you're kind of stuck. Polygon tool, you're kind of stuck with one-dimensional flats, but then I thought to myself, well, not really. You just build something, right? Like, just build something really big. Like you can't make things that go up like that, but if you stagger them, you can make it. And you're making something big with pixelated. It looks. It's the same. Like if I wanted to do a road to the top, it's because I even calculated it, I think yesterday, for how far you go, how far up you go. I went onto this website and I typed in 30 kilometers. Actually, I typed in 33.33 kilometers because that's what I thought it was before when I calculated 12% to get up to 4,000 meters, and then I went back to the site and I typed that in, and so then I was doing the math on the little ones, and then I just brought it up because it worked out as 12 meters up for every 100 meters across for 12%. So I just built it all the way up, and I got up to 330. And so that was for 33 kilometers. At 33 kilometers, 300 meters, I think. Yeah, so not 33 kilometers, 333 meters. So it's not 12%. It's a little bit more. I think I did the calculation 12.33% or something, or anyway, I'll write it down. But so the way that I was building the road was I built the building pretty much already with the at least the outer part of it with the if you can picture the Eiffel Tower, it has the frame that goes up in the corners, and then the levels. Well, this is a round version of it, so the part up and then the circles. I made ground versions of it where you could just see the outline, and so I just clicked on it, and it told me how high they are because I wrote on it, and so I just went every 100 meters because every 100 meters is 12 meters up. So I went 100 meters. Okay, where's the 12 meters up? Okay, that one. Then I put it there. Okay, and then I clicked. Okay, which one is 12 meters up? 100 meters. And I just made it up, and then I looked. I zoomed out, and it looked like this kind of Fibonacci spiral getting into the middle. So I started to get really excited to look at what that would look like when it's done. And I think in order to, and I want to make two of them. I want to make, well, depending on where it goes up, I want to make one that goes up and one that goes down so that they enter at opposite ends. You have up, one way. So people don't have to worry about crashing into each other. I don't think you want a road like that at all when you don't have to. Just make two roads. So I would just copy it, screen capture, and then put it on there, and then just flip it around, and then just trace over the road. There you go. And so I built the road, and it was a little bit jaggy. So you build the road, and then you build another one, make it even, and then that's it. And so I was working on it, but then I came across one where it lurched 100 meters in one level, and so I decided to look at it, and I was like, oh shit, and I didn't actually finish it. I didn't. So that's what I did today, this morning. I got up and I was building the frame of the building, and I'm not quite done. I have a little bit more. I have 3 more levels to do. But then, because yesterday a thing that I was doing was collecting the screen captures, the frames, I guess the blueprints of all these other different things, buildings, statues and stuff, and pyramids from my Atlantis. What I did was I built all this stuff in the polygon tool. So then I made copies of it, and then I flattened them, kind of like what I did with my building to trace it. And then I did a screen capture of it, showing it with a line going on, showing how long the line was. So then all I had to do was put that image on my, XC4000 building, and then size it with that line that I made, and then I have the outline. So then I just trace the outline, and then I look on the file, and I just see how high the outlines are, and it's just boom, it's just all. And then I can also make them all cookie cutter too. Like I'm doing the Statue of Liberty on the very highest of the 12 rings. It's like 3,700 meters up, and she fits right nicely on there. So, but I'm going to make 12 of them, but there's lots of levels on her, so I just trace each level on each of the different levels, and then I size the levels, all together. So. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how big she's going to look on it, and in the redwoods, and I also have a Statue of Unity, the biggest statue in the world, which I have standing right next to the Statue of Liberty in Atlantis, and it's a lot bigger than the Statue of Liberty. So, yeah, I guess I'll put it down below. I haven't decided yet. Like that's what I'm doing now. It's super exciting. I just talked to my mom, and then I'm gonna do this video, and then I'm gonna go and decide where to put the stuff. Just place the Statue of Liberties, and then I think I'm gonna do Statue of Unity. Then we'll put the Saddam Hussein's Republican Palace, 12 of them around the first ring, because it fits nicely there. That's like the biggest palace I can find. But I am gonna see what Versailles looks like there, because I have Versailles as well. And then I have a bunch of like pyramids, Tikal, and I think Chichen Itza, and I have the main pyramid, which goes in the middle of the building on the ground. But yeah, on the side. Oh, and then I'm gonna put the Eiffel Tower, and I guess I'll put 12 Eiffel Towers. Yeah, that's what I'll do around the side. Because I'm gonna make a high on one of the Eiffel Towers. It gets a boosted first level. The first level is 57 meters higher, and if I put it like 20 meters or whatever, that's my finish line for my Everesting and for the hill climb that I go up for. That's the same as the Sunshine here. So, yeah, anybody who rides up Sunshine knows what it's like going up the building, and where they are on the building. It's gonna be really cool. So, yeah, I have my work cut out for me, but I'm keeping it interesting. This frame was daunting and a lot of work, but I'm just doing it in fits and spurts. Let's keep it under 10 minutes. Ready to talk tomorrow? Maybe on Sunday it'll be done, but you can download it now. See what I was looking.